I'm Matty, that's George, we're in the 1975, you're watching Moshcam. At the moment, for me, Heart Out. Yeah.
What, with the sax?
With the sax. We've got a guy that I grew up with, who's been a good friend of mine for years. He played saxophone on the album. Now the band's gotten to the stage now where we can, take people on the road. So we've just...
Yeah, we just did a bunch of shows.
A bunch of shows with the sax
amazing.
live, and it's just everything that we've always wanted to do, It's kind of the band that we are. So for me at the moment, Heart Out, and then he does other songs that have the saxophone like Me and stuff like that, which is a very special song to me. It's when you start playing new songs, isn't it? Well, songs that you haven't played as much. Last night where we, our friend is the solo artist called Benjamin Francis Leftwich. We went to his house just for like some drinks and stuff, just to hang out with him for an hour. But we were recording these guitars on this new song before we went out. Came back, we listened to them, banging.
It's very good.
Massive tune. So there's a lot of consistency starting to come together for this new album. The first one's only been out like a matter of months, so we're quite excited at the moment because there's so much happening so far away from when it's going to come out.
Yeah, we feel
a lot of time.
We feel ahead, which is pretty good, I guess.
I don't know what our favourite show is.
Today was the best in Australia.
It was amazing today. Our Melbourne side show we just did was amazing as well. Best show ever. I mean, you can't say that. You can't say that because so many shows are different for so many reasons. We've had so many amazing shows. Brixton Academy just blew our mind. We did 3 nights at Brixton Academy before we came out here. I mean, it was just insane. All the festivals last year, first time we'd ever played festivals as a band, playing to that many crowds. Of anyone I've ever heard, mine is Keith Richards from Rolling Stones, who asked for Norah Jones live on his rider.
Genius.
He wanted her to be playing live in his dressing room.
What
We've got
we
a very
asked
simple
for?
rider.
We once asked for like a tiger on the off
We've
chance.
asked for loads of stuff. You test them. We've pushed it quite far.
Who was it, the cheek that asked for a signed postcard?
Of Barry from EastEnders. And they got
it. They
got a signed photo of Barry off EastEnders on the rider. It's absolutely amazing. They posted it to them so we could get it to the deck.
Oh, did they?
But yeah, we've had with tequila, fruit. We sort ourselves out with tequila and fruit. That's about it. Just the whole year. Like, what is a career highlight? Like, is it part of a checklist, a bucket list of things? If it is, I'd say checking a lot of them off.
It should be a never-ending list too, so it should always be.
What do you want? #1 album, support Stones, they're all very... Putting out a record that was actually a depiction of who we were as people. Sounds a bit pretentious, but it's kind of the fact. And being able to do that and then have it understood on such a massive level, well, it's kind of defined our lives now. It's the biggest thing that's ever happened to us. We don't really have any rituals. We have habitual things that have a perpetual, constantly go on.
Undisclosed habituals.
We don't do stuff specifically before a show or specifically afterwards. I think because we're so close, we've been together for so long, it's difficult for us to be
It's not an event
that
anymore.
pretentious.
Yeah.
I don't know, if I went off and I was trying to
The only thing we do, the only thing we
do
do is just kind of walk around and
we walk around and we pace, and there's a kind of calm before the storm.
Yeah, we're
right?
pacing and we're not talking. We're not having a conversation.
I'm talking to you.
I'm not talking to you.
It's really it's just fuck me. They say that. They say that. They say that to me. Can you imagine any other social situation where you couldn't shout that at someone's face?
And the whole thing of
if it was to someone, if you thought that at the shops and you're in a queue,
or even if it was,
fuck me, like that. Can you imagine that? You're not
Or even
allowed
if it
to
was
do that.
a band of girls, the guys on the front row, they don't shout that.
When we finish gigs, people run over to us and they grab you and they go, "Can
And
I have
they'll
like a
insist
kiss?"
to kiss
And
you
they
or kiss
you.
them.
And then it's fine. We're fine with it. We
But if-
understand they're young and it's kind of part of being young. But if it was,
was-
loads of 15-year-old guys grabbing a girl,
A Deep Valley gig.
yeah, and just kissing them and saying, "No, I want
Please,
you."
just come and fuck me, please.
Yeah.
Just.
I can't. They do say that though. They're
You'd be fucking
forward.
locked up.
You'd be amazed at the shit that has been said to my face. Stuff that I would never even imagine saying to people. It's a weird world we live in at the moment. Don't put your phone down
On the plane.
on the plane.
In the back of the seat.
Such a nightmare. My phone's gone to Adelaide.
My plane's on my phone.
I need
he's
that
lost his
phone
phone.
so much.
The best piece of advice we've been given.
Don't listen to pop stars. It's probably the best bit of advice. Don't listen to any advice anybody like this is going to give you. It's not going to help you.
Well, no, what have we been taught? I don't know.
Have
Just
we taught-
enjoy it and don't resent anything on the road, because you always think that one particular time is about to lead to the next best thing, and people just say, well, no, this is it. It's happening now.
Yeah, live in the
so
moment.
this is the moment
That is a
that
good
you've been
point.
waiting for. So just enjoy it and live it. That's-
Enjoy it.
Yeah, wasn't that wacko? was
Sorry.
it?
There's loads.
No,
my
story. From my perspective, the story.
What story?
That's not a rumor. The story about you that was written from my perspective.
Oh, fan fiction. Have you seen that
I
shit?
don't want anyone to get offended by that.
There's stuff online where kids write kind of 50 Shades of Grey, but about their favourite people. when you're the subject matter of that is weird. The weirdest rumour, my favourite rumour, is that I slept with Rashida Jones. I don't know if you know who that is. That's Quincy Jones' daughter. And she's like in a film called I Love You Man in the Social Network. We love her.
Why did anyone
She's so
think that?
gorgeous. And I love that rumour. It never happened. I've never even been in the same room as her. Probably wouldn't even be allowed to be.
It's a call.
No, you know what I actually realised?
She's
We've
calling.
spent so much time next to each other in the same room that I hadn't called you on your phone in about 4 months. Now, if you think about people that have a relationship and work together on a daily basis, I've not even needed to ring him for 4 months because he's been so close to me. So, I don't know. I love speaking to my little brother. My little brother's an actor now. He's in the West End in a show. He's like 12. It's crazy. He's doing that, so I like to speak to him a little bit, and it's all good.